Motorcycles operators, otherwise known as Okada riders, have been one of the major sources of transportation in Kuje Area Council, not until 12th May 2020, when the Executive Chairman, Kuje Area Council, Honorable Abdullahi Suleiman Sabo, organized a press conference suspending all Okada activities within the environ of the council till further notice.
At times, when this situation necessitated, tough decision will be made. With heartfelt gratitude, I deem it necessary to announce the suspension of motorcycle Okada operation within Kuje and its environs with immediate effect from 12 May 2020 until further notice. I therefore call on everyone to remain law-abiding and continue to pray and ask for God's intervention.
These are some of the reasons highlighted. 1. As we are all aware, COVID-19 pandemic is no longer news. It is a global issue that government at all levels is fighting to curtail its spread. Sources of preventive measures include hand washing, social distancing, use of hand sanitizers, face masks, among others. 2. The rate at which the virus is spreading is a cause for concern, and the need to take proactive measures to curtail its spreading into communities cannot be overemphasized. While appreciating the understanding of our people at this critical moment of lockdown, I am aware of the hardship we are passing through. I want to appeal for more sacrifice and endurance. As part to cushion the effects of the indefinite suspension imposed on Okada riders by the executive chairman, the introduction of the tricycle, popularly known as Coquina PEV, is set to be operational in the council, serving as an alternative means to motorcycle. After a proper registration of over 50 Coquina PEVs set to begin operation, the chairman, Okada Restructuring Committee, Comrade Abdullahi Sabo, has this to say.
That Okada have just been suspended as a result of COVID-19 pandemic. And we feel we have to make use of KK to cushion the effects of absence of Okada riders. And we did tell them the rules and regulation of the operation, which is a national rule. They mustn't carry more than 2 persons at the back and the driver only. This is a tough decision that the Executive Chairman of Kuje Area Council has to take for us to stay alive. This suspension is just temporary, it's for a while we all pray for the quick facing of the COVID-19 pandemic so that life can return to normalcy.
Knowing fully well that Kuje Area Council and its environs is a rural area with rural dwellers, is Coquina PEV a preferred option than motorcycle?
The keke cannot go to many places because there's no road in Kuje. Sometimes we will take keke from here to Chibiri. Yeah. They will drop us by the junction and we have to trek inside before we get home. So that's why we prefer machine than keke, because machine took us back to our destination. So for that, please, the government should do something about it, because we are not happy about about this keke of 18, because we are not comfortable safe. Okay, look at, they say corona of 18 and keke, they are carrying about 4 people, 7 people inside keke.
Keke is always better for me, because even if you go before now in Amak, they were Okada riders, and when they wanted stopping them, people were like, oh, can we cope? But when they stopped it, they coped. So I believe Kuje own is just 1 week they started. With time, they will cope.
Truly, it's affecting us, but the area council chairman is trying to sanitize the Kuje area council, because right from the word go, from the exception, the Okada itself were not properly documented, and he sees this as a means to sanitize there, despite the fact it's not easy. Because the tricycle where they are supposed to, where the bike is supposed to take you, Okada is supposed to take you to, the tricycle cannot take you there.
Personally, since I'm not mobile, it is really affecting me, but I guess maybe the government must have seen the negative side of the Okada services in Kuje community or area council. Most of us, we do go to home services to render other services to other people during this lockdown. Okada people, they will carry you from where you are. Maybe you bought something from the market, they will convey you to your doorstep. But Keke could only drop you by the roadside. Then you start trekking, maybe you are coming from the market with some of those items. Then see, it has happened to me as a person. I bought something before I could get to my doorstep. All the leather around got torn. The whole items I bought was all thrown.
The bike is more easier, you know, it's preferable to the keke stuff of a thing. And in Kuje, keke can't help, man, because many people here, their daily activities depend on bike, and the distance of where they live, you know, depends on bike. And bike is easy to get, easy to access, but keke, you hardly find them, it's rare. So it's a deep issue to tackle with here.
Hakikanin gaskiya ina nuna bakin ciki akan harkar kora yan Okada, da cewa na san mutane ne daidai irin mu talakawa. Hakikanin gaskiya ba na supportar wannan korar da aka yi mun saboda keke napep ya zo a garin Kuje baya ga zuwan sa. Hakikanin gaskiya keke napep baya da wadataccen biyan bukata a ga al'umma. Dalilin kuwa ba sa iya shiga lungu-lungu, sannan kuma muna da problem din hanyoyi a garin Kuje.
The ban of the Okada in the Kuje Area Council, in the other way around, we the citizen of Kuje Area Council, it will be a problem for us that people are trekking from one place to another. Trekking, there are some areas that people cannot be able to go to, but you know, with Okada can get to that place. And the Coquina PEV, they are just on the streets. They can't enter into the area, to access some areas.
If the option is preferable, the keke, it's okay. Just that now we don't have sufficient ones. Though it's telling on all of us, especially me, because I'm a side person, I use bike most. But now we have shortage of keke. If the government can provide more, because the Okada guys have been adamant for years. They've tried to call them to order in their operations. By the past administrations, they've not complied. I think that's why they use this opportunity to stop them, which is very okay.
At this juncture, Kuje residents are appealing to the executive chairman to provide ways to ease off the stress of transportation, most especially in the most rural areas like Gaube, Kabimangoro, Kusaki, and many others. Hanatumaji, Catapult TV News.